gagawin ko to at hindi ko siya susundin, sayang naman yung 150,000 ko. Eh, siya yung branding expert, di ba? And then I told him, okay, give me tonight to think about it, and tomorrow, let's talk. So the following day, our classes start at 8:30. I was there at 7 a.m. And I approached him, kasi syempre para wala pa yung ibang mga kaklase ko. I told him, you know what? If I remove the word Filipino in my vision, it's like building a house, and I will be removing one post, and I don't know what to replace that post. Because that is my motivation. That is the air that I breathe, why I want to prove that yes, the Filipino brand can. Sabi niya sa akin, syempre parang dramatic na ako, no? Sabi niya sa akin, okay, go on with your plan. It's your money anyway that you're going to spend. Okay, so 2 years passed. 2 years later, I went here in Singapore. We became a national brand already. Right now, we have 33 branches all over the country. And 3 years ago, we registered the company here. But after that talk, 2 years later, I set up an appointment here in SG with him. He's the CEO of his consulting company here. And I talked to him. And I asked him to be on board because we want to launch the brand in Asia. And he told me, your journey is amazing. I did not believe you that you will be able to make it as a national brand in 2 years' time. And I told him, no one believed me, so I have to believe myself. So yung hugot, sa inyo talaga manggagaling yun una. You will not be able to convince one single person, one single soul, if you do not believe in yourself. Okay? Okay, so dito na tayo sa technical. What is franchising? So, for me, franchising is very simple in my experience because I was able to grow 10 years manufacturing, and then I launched it as a retail brand in a local mall. Sino dito nakapunta na ng Calamba, Laguna? Yan, probinsya yun. Doon ang unang store namin. And you will not believe it that it's going to be a national brand kasi Calamba has just opened. It's not a long time convergence zone. So the first store was there. The following year in 2011, we launched the franchising company. From there, we grew in just a span of a year from 1 to 12 stores. So that was very powerful because you have to have success first in your first 2 or 3 stores. Then you can replicate it, you can duplicate it. So you can have different branches with the same model, with the same system, with the same operational guidelines, and you can multiply your success. That is franchising. So pag wala siyang, hindi siya successful, hindi siya pwede. No? So when you ask around, how many stores do you have? Kasi some franchise companies sell franchises without even having their own company store. So what yun? So, what is franchising exactly? So, what is the benefit of franchising? Franchising actually, you are using other people's time, resources, and organization. Kasi, the franchise headquarters has the concept. Kasi katulad ko, I'm a homegrown brand. When I started the business in year 2000, it started in my home with a 5,000 capital. But we grew from that 5,000 capital to right now, we're a medium enterprise which earns 35 million annually. Yun yung minimum. So, from that time, hindi mo naman naiisip yung how to expand, di ba? You just want to start your own business, whether it has to be home base or what. There are 2 people who approached me earlier and bought books, and nasa na ba sila? Sabi nila, Ma'am, what can you advise us if we want to be successful in the business? So, rin dami ka rin na nag-approach eh. Sino ba yun? Nahiyaan na. So, sabi niya sa akin, what is your advice to us? What is your tip? And I told them, throw the entitlement out of the window. Because if you want to start your own business, whether it's a homegrown or it's a franchise brand, you have to be not entitled, because it's like a baggage that pulls you down every time you feel like, well, I'm a operations officer of a big brand, I'm a marketing manager, I'm this and that and blah, blah, blah. You know? Everything is down to scratch. All the experience, all the work and the titles you gain from your work is actually translated to experience. Mahirap na hawin ng experience, di ba? So those experience will make you a strong and successful entrepreneur. So, the benefits of franchising, this is in the light of a franchisor. So, if you have your own brand and you want to duplicate it, so you're a franchisor. But now, if you have money but you don't want to think about what concept, how to start from scratch, there's already good models that are already running in the market. What you want is that your money will be invested and it will earn, diba? So you are called a franchisee. So if you're a franchisor, it gives you a rapid expansion. So in our case, it's only 4 years na tremendous yung success. So you also have less management problems. Why? Because I will be in the headquarters. For example, if she's a franchisee, then she's going to be handling the old people under that store. And the franchisee B, franchisee C, and so on and so forth. So you actually have the whole pie and cut it so the profit is distributed as well as the risk. Diba? Okay, so you also have, of course, increased cash flow. Sabi nga sa amin, when we're talking about financing, kasi ngayon, if you heard about the news back in the country, you will now realize na, wow, ang mga bangko, kaliwat kanan, nagpapautang. So, lalo sa mga negosyante, that is your best way that your bank manager will say hi to you, have smiles up to their ears, just as you enter the bank. Kasi entrant ka. You're an entrepreneur, and they see that the potential for you to become rich is really high. So, sabi ko sa kanila, hindi namin kailangan ng utang. At that point, that inaalo kami, the reason is that every time a store opens, since it's a franchise, so the franchisee is the one paying for the store to be open. So unlike if you are just an organic business, na hindi franchising, then every time a store opens, you have to have the capital for opening, everything, for staffing, and all. So, you know, there's a shared profit and a shared risk. So, sabi, bakit ba Philippine Franchise Association? And why is there a need for us to be part of any association for that matter? So, I entered this industry with zero knowledge. You won't believe me, because I even up to this point is really amazed that I can stand up here in front of you and talk like an expert about franchising, where in fact in 2010, zero knowledge. I don't know anything about franchising. The only thing I know are the people in the industry whom I read in the magazine, in the newspaper. Wow, big time sila. In the big brands, no? Access, Jollibee. These people are parang up there, way above. But, you know, we're part of this association together. So we can easily, me, myself, I can easily ask advices, mentor, how did you go through this? And they will openly give you tips. Kasi magkakasama kayo eh. And that's the power of organizing. I know you appreciate that kasi some of you here are part of organizations also. But why PFA? No? In 1995, before 1995, there's not much talk about franchise industry in the Philippines. In fact, this concept came from the US, from the Western world, because, for example, McDonald's grew through franchising tremendously. So we adopted that. And in 1995, Philippine Franchise Association was born, and it's the pioneer franchise association in the country. Why would I be proud to be part of that association? It is the only franchise association that is recognized by the World Franchise Council and the Asia Pacific Franchise Confederation. So, some of you will be approached, no, by some of the concepts, and they will ask you about your investments. Be wary because sometimes they will tell you, 50,000 lang o 25,000 lang, may business ka na. Una yung tatanungin, are you part of PFA? Why? Because there's a credibility already, because we also screen and we also looked alongside with the other brands, with the other franchisors in our ranks. So when we started, majority are foreign brands, but right now we have almost the same composition with the medium and the small. And we regulate ourselves also among each other. So these are the profile of the PFA members right now. And it is very exciting to share to you that when the association started, ang kadamihan ng member na brands are foreign brands who came to the Philippines. Pero ngayon, marami na yung homegrown. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Ano naman, Michelle, ang diferensya kung foreign at saka homegrown? The thing is, if it's an imported brand coming into the Philippines, they are sharing market. But, in terms of profitability, it goes back to their country. Siyempre, doon ginagawa lahat yung produkto eh. But if it's a homegrown brand, then, all the profitability is inside the country. And that's how you raise the economy of any nation for that matter. So,